No, I don't keep dolphins in my bathtub. Why do you ask? Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with another mod overview for The Sims 4, and I'm very excited to show off this one, because this is the Language Barriers mod by Frankulak. I just came across this one recently. It was Lutz Things who tweeted about it, and I've seen nobody else talk about this, and it looks like such a promising mod, so I was like, okay, I must make a video about this. This looks like it does expand the Sims personalities in an interesting way that I didn't even think of. But the language barriers, we're gonna get into some gameplay later, but there's a lot to go over here, so I thought I'd start off with this. So, yeah, Beta 2, it says that it's a world where everyone speaks the same language is unrealistic. This mod adds new languages to the Sims universe, which introduces a unique challenge to the game. The overview features 5 languages for your Sims to learn: Salvadoradian, Windenburgish, Tokisulani, Sixami, and Simlish. Native languages are assigned to Sims, children and older, depending on their homeworld, traits, and occult type. Toddlers will acquire their native languages once they become children. The languages they acquire depends on which ones they have been exposed to while growing up. Like, that sounds so cool! Like, what the heck? Sims can learn another language by using Simlingo, so it's like Duolingo, reading a textbook, or interacting with other Sims who speak it. Communication between Sims is limited when they do not share a language. New interactions unlock as you learn more of the other Sims' languages. Sims may miscommunicate when they do not share a language. This results in an embarrassed, angry, or tense moodlet that will get worse the more they talk. I did play with this mod for a couple of minutes before starting to record this, and yeah, there was a miscommunication when I had a Sim from Windenburg talk to someone who was from Brindleton Bay, and yeah, they did have a funny buff, and a funny angry buff, and the other Sim was like, you sound like a text-to-speech program. Yeah, it says that for compatibility, it's compatible with the base game, so you can study and speak any of the languages even if you do not have their associated pack, so that's pretty cool. This mod does not override any files, so it should be safe to use with most other mods. However, if there are any other mods that alter the way that Sims communicate, it may not play nicely with those. And for customization, you can make Sims from any residential world speak whatever language you wish. This is a great option for players without any of the associated packs. Yeah, there is a language setting when you click on your Sim. But the Sims may spawn in with random language skills, but you can disable this or tweak the settings however you want. You can disable language barriers for any Sim you want, in case you don't want them to have limited interactions or experience miscommunication. You can disable extreme emotions, which are +8 moodlets, resulting from miscommunication, if you don't want to deal with the consequences of them. Instructions for how to do all of these can be found in the details tab above, and yeah, we will do that right now. So their languages are Salvadoradian, everyone from Salvadorada except for aliens, mermaids, and islanders. And then Windenburgish, everyone from Windenburg will know it. And then Tokisulani, everyone from Sulani, all mermaids regardless of where they live, that's interesting, and anyone with islander traits. And Sixami, all aliens regardless of where they live or which traits they have. And Simlish, default language for everyone else. So that's basically the English equivalent in the Sims world. And then for native language traits, I almost said negative for some reason. Each language has a native language trait. They are hidden, which means you will not see them in Create a Sim or in your Sims info panel. They are automatically assigned to all children and older Sims when they spawn into the world. Sims must have at least one native language trait at all times, but you can change them or add more by using the Languages, Native Languages pie menu option, or by using console cheats described below. Learn how to configure worlds to use any native language you wish in the Configuring World Languages section below. Language skills. Each language has a skill. A sim may only learn a language skill if it is not their native language. You can study a language on Simlingo through the computer or the tablet, with a textbook, or by talking to a native speaker. By default, non-played Sims have a chance of spawning with random language skills between levels 2 and 4. Their chance to speak another language depends on their age, native languages, and home world. The languages they may speak are also determined by their own native languages and their home world. Learn how to configure automatic language skill assignment in the Configuring Random Language Skills section. Language levels. Language level refers to a Sim's knowledge of a language. If they are a native speaker, their level is 10. Otherwise, it is equivalent to whatever their skill level is. Shared language level refers to the highest language level that two Sims have in common. For instance, if one Sim is level 10 Simlish and level 3 Salvadoradian, and the other Sim is a level 10 Salvadoradian and a level 5 Simlish, then their shared language skill is 5, because they both have at least a 5 in Simlish. Wow, that's really interesting, especially considering that it counts like multiple languages if Sims happen to know them. And then toddler language acquisition. Babies and toddlers do not have native languages. They are acquired once they become a child. Toddlers pick up the language skills associated with the native languages of whomever speaks to them. Toddlers can use Simlingo Jr. on any tablet to learn languages that their parents cannot teach them. Wow, what? I didn't know that. I haven't read every single thing, but I looked at most of this already. But NPC toddlers will automatically be given their parents' native languages at level 3. When a toddler becomes a child, any languages at or above level 5 will be acquired as a native language. If there are no languages at this level, then their highest language will be used instead. If they have no language skills at all, then they will speak Simlish. Alright, that's pretty cool. And then for the limited interactions, social interactions are extremely limited between two Sims that have a shared language level of 1. At level 2, they unlock some more basic friendly interactions. At level 3, they unlock many more friendly and mean ones. At level 4, they unlock all friendly and mean interactions, and some simple, funny, and mischief interactions. At level 5, they unlock all interactions, including funny, mischief, and romantic. If a Sim has language barriers disabled, they will be able to communicate with everyone normally. And then for miscommunication, there is a chance for Sims to miscommunicate if their shared language level is below 10. The chance starts at 99% for level 1, and then decreases by 11% every level, 88% for level 2, 77% for level 3, and so on. Miscommunication results in a +2 embarrassed, angry, or tense moodlet. If they keep talking, there is a chance that the moodlet will intensify to +4 and then to +8. Recall that +8 embarrassed and angry has a chance to kill your Sim. Wow. Imagine dying over intense miscommunication over languages that are different. You can calm them down at a mirror to get rid of the +8 moodlet, or you can disable extreme emotions to avoid the situation. Like, yeah, it's just like, oh no, you can't understand me. Oh no, my heart just stopped. Like, what? Oh my goodness. Well, I guess that's Sim's logic for you, though. When a Sim has a +8 miscommunication moodlet, they may only speak to Sims with whom their shared language is 10. Communication with everyone else will be severely limited, as if their shared level were 1. NPCs and children will never get a +8 moodlet from miscommunication. They will get to, at most, a +4. Okay, so at least the children won't die from that. If a Sim has language barriers disabled, they will never miscommunicate. Settings, if you don't want to if you don't want to run the chance of your Sims dying from extreme emotions, then you can disable the extreme emotions in the language's pie menu option. This will make this communication limits cap out at +4. You can disable language barriers for any sim by clicking on them and selecting the language's pie menu option. Disabling language barriers for a sim means that they will be able to communicate at normal and never experience miscommunication regardless of language skills. And okay, so this you can read at your own leisure if you want to get into like this advanced stuff with configuring the world languages, the language skills, and some cheats as well. But oh boy, yeah, that was a lot of reading, but it really just speaks to how deep this mod is. Though I will say, because I wasn't sure at first, I was a bit confused about that, like, does it change the, like, voices of the Sims? No, it does not do that. So, yeah, it doesn't have that, but still, like, I think this is a very, very cool idea. Maybe this should... It's 5. I don't know if it'd be... Yeah, it's probably too late for Maxis and EA to do that with The Sims 4. That'd be kind of an odd thing to introduce so late into the lifespan of the game. But yeah, for The Sims 5, that'd be really cool to do something like this mod. But anyways, yeah, we will get into the gameplay, so I will be right back. Alright, so we're in game now. We're playing with one of my households in Windenburg, and bring up the notifications here. We can already see that everyone in this family have their native language assigned. So this is what happens when you load up any household for the first time after you've installed this mod. So since they live in Windenburg, they automatically did have their native language set to Windenburg-ish. And I also paid a quick visit to Vlad. So when I played as him, his language was set to Simlish since he lives in Forgotten Hollow. We'll go visit him with Ronan in a bit. So if we do want Ronan to learn at least a little bit of another language, we can click on the computer here, go to Simlingo, and then we can practice different languages. So we'll do a little bit of practice with Simlish. But of course, you don't have to be limited to the computer because they also mentioned the textbooks that were added. So let's get you the textbooks from this bookshelf. Scroll all the way down here. I could get a Toki Sulani one. And there we go. So yeah, Catherine can go and read that one after she's done filling that food bowl. Acquired the Simlish skill, taking the first step in learning Simlish, the most spoken language in the world. To further develop his skill, you can hit the textbooks, practice on Simlingo, or talk with Simlish speakers. And then also with Ricky here, the toddler, he does have that, Oh, wait a minute. What? Oh, I think there's a bug sometimes where the inventory randomly gets cleared because, he had the tablet, and now he does not. Alright, I got him a tablet now. That was really weird, but now you can see there is a new Simlingo Junior option, so you can have him start learning 6 Sami words. It's the alien language, but I don't know. I'll just do it anyways. Oh, okay, it just uses the same video from one of the games on there. The baby's learning what Ladybug and Cardinal mean in 6 Sami in school bus. So if we age him up, I wonder, because now he's learned a bit more, I mean, it's still like level 1 for both of them, but he's learned a bit more percentage in 6 Sami. That'd be kind of funny if we age him up and then he actually ends up, like, learning 6 Sami as his native language, because he's better in it by the time he grows up. Okay, so yeah, Catherine's now acquired the Toki Sulani skill. Language of the beautiful island of Sulani. To further develop her skill, she can hit the textbook, practice on Simlingo, or talk with Toki Sulani speakers. Another thing you can do is you can click on any sim, and then you have this new languages pie menu. There's native languages. You can disable the language barriers for Ronin, so you don't need to worry about miscommunication or any of that stuff. And you can also disable the extreme emotions for Ronin, so you can't get into those extreme emotions and possibly die from miscommunication. And then there's the native languages, so you can just add different languages as native languages if you want to, but we'll leave this as is. Okay, so let's age him up now. Of course, I gotta use the hamburger cake. Best cake in the game. And we'll see what language he learns. Oh boy. Oh yeah! He actually did acquire Seagull as his native language. So, what's gonna happen if I try to, oops, wrong sim, if I communicate with his mom? Oh no! He can't even talk to his own family. That's pretty crazy, but if that's the kind of story you want to tell, then, yeah, you can definitely do that. What? Okay, I go back there. You're level 3 of the social skill. Alright, that's cool. It's a good thing you asked for my help. You'd get lost around here if you didn't know how to ask for directions. Why are vampires bad at self-improvement? Because they can't reflect on their mistakes. Ha! Yeah, that's from the vampire pun interaction. Probably one of my favorite interactions of this whole game. Catherine's learning Sixami, the language of the mystical planet of Sixam. Further develop her skills, she get the textbook, practice Zoom lingo, and talk with Sixami speakers. No, I don't keep dolphins in my bathtub. Why do you ask? You sound like a text-to-speech program reading like a screenplay written by a monkey. Yeah, I think that's what I mentioned in the when I was reading everything on the download page. What do you need help with? Numbers, colors, greetings, whatever. I'll just teach you all of it. Alright. So yeah, that's an example right there. But I also wanted to go over to Forgotten Hollow. You can visit good old Vlad. We'll see how how that goes as well. What does electromagnetism have anything to do with what we were talking about? But yeah, let's go to Forgotten Hollow. Yeah, I wonder how much different dialogue there is for like miscommunication and that sort of stuff. Hopefully, maybe even more could be added, just so that there's even less chance of repetition. So I just saw one of them did repeat. Alright. Sorry, this mansion now. Let's go knock on the door, even though we could do the vampiric entrance, but... Oh! Where is he going? Oh, okay. You're just going to the door. Alright. So, yeah, you can see, just like before, we don't have the normal interactions unlocked. Though we do have these vampiric ones. But, yeah, I guess those aren't really counted into it because it's like with vampires, different sort of communication. Oh, there's the goose interaction for the passionate romance mod available, but yeah, that would have to be specifically accounted for, I guess, if they was to be left out until a higher level. So let's try speaking Simlish. Oh, wait, oh, okay. So he's like, question mark? Oh no, the last relationship. For the sake of our relationship, I'm going to pretend you never said that. Okay, we'll try one more of that, and then can ask for help with Simlish. And then as we get better at the Simlish skill, then we'll have more interactions unlocked. I don't see... Oh, geez, wait. I don't see any llamas. What are you talking about? Yeah, if only we had real llamas in this game. These are my favorite insults, but use them wisely. Oh, and don't tell me when I taught you them. Oh man, yeah. I kind of feel like when people want to know, when they're curious about like different languages, they're like, oh, how do you swear in whatever language? So, yeah, I think that's pretty realistic there. But do you need help with colors, readings, whatever? I'll teach you all of it. Okay. Yeah, so he's already reached level 2. Improved his knowledge of the Simlish language and is now less likely to experience miscommunication when communicating with others. Oh, we didn't check what buffs he might have. Oh, was it something I said for miscommunication? Sometimes words just don't translate well. Unfortunately for Ronan, this is one of those times. And he just applied to his mother's a llama! Wow, that's funny, because that's actually one of the main attractions in the game. Oh, productive Simlingo lesson. We're using Simlingo. Improving one's language skills is a surefire way to boost their confidence. Alright, that's pretty cool. What do you mean an avocado is taking over the city? Oh no, it's the invasion of the free Shavakadu. Okay. Oh, okay, I think that just came up again. But let's see if any more interactions have unlocked. Oh yeah, okay, there's already discuss interests. Yell at... roommate? Oh, okay. Ask about English. Yeah, ask about day, discuss interest, get to know, goodbye. Alright, yeah, that's pretty cool. And then I think his skill should still go up with these normal interactions as well, though it might uh-oh. Yeah, he's humiliated. Oh no, this is it. Yeah, they're laughing at me. Ronan has never felt so embarrassed in his life. Nothing he says is coming out right. He should find a way to calm himself down before something bad happens. I have no idea what he just said. The only thing I understood was refrigerator coolant. Uh-oh, Ronan's completely lost in this conversation. Has become so frustrated that he cannot even bring himself to speak to this person anymore. In fact, he only has the courage to speak to people who shares a fluent language with. Try to calm him down with a mirror. Oh, okay. Well, you can still yell at him, but I guess it's just because it's like, he's just... Oh, he can mock Simlish accent? Wait! Does that have its own dialogue too? I want to see this. I didn't even know this was a thing. Okay, no. Dang it! Doesn't look like that's the case. Oh. Dang it. I guess that would be room for improvement, because this mod is supposed to be in beta still, so maybe they will add dialogue options for mocking the accents. That would be something that would help, but it's still an 8-hour buff, so... Oh, wait, okay, now I just went down to 6 hours. Oh, okay, I think I still have Meaningful Stories, that mod installed, so that might have also, like, a little bit of funkiness with it, but yeah, it did reduce that, so I guess then go back home. Go home to his family where he can actually communicate properly with everyone except for one of his sons. then everything will be okay again. Yeah, okay, we can see there are still all the normal interactions here. So that's good. But yeah, that's basically the gist of this mod, and yeah, I think this mod is a must-have. You should all go download this if you're willing to use mods, because this mod already is just, it has such a great start, and it really does expand the Sims personalities in a way that I didn't really think about, as well as also giving a more cultural aspect to the game too, because something I have been thinking about lately is how with culture, especially The Sims 4, I feel like it is mostly up to just food and aesthetics. There isn't really enough gameplay that is culture oriented. So to introduce the idea of different languages and language barriers, that's such a clever idea. I love that so much. It is too bad that it doesn't really, like, give accents to The Sims, but I understand why. I mean, you'd need to have people come in and have, like, really good professional level mics and record all the lines said in the game so far, including everything, like, from the packs and everything. That just takes so much work. I mean, even with Ray having the British accent in the Star Wars pack, that only applied to the Star Wars specific interactions rather than the whole game. So yeah, hopefully in The Sims 5 they could pull off something like this. But yeah, let's go show this mod creator some love, because this is such a great thing. Like, yeah, definitely want to keep this in my game. So I will leave the link to the download page in the video description below, and be sure to subscribe if you want to keep up more easily with my latest content from The Sims, Paralive, Sonic the Hedgehog, and more. So I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!